Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ngayong umaga ay patuloy nating pagbubulay-bulayan ang mabuting gawain ng ating Diyos sa ating sarili, lalo kung kailan natin dapat kausapin ang Diyos lalo sa araw o sa oras ng problema. So ngayong umaga, ang ating talata ay Psalm chapter 147 verse 3 to 4. So sabi dito, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. He determines the number of the stars and calls them each by name. So in the comforting verses of Psalm chapter 147 verse 3 and 4, we discover the tender care of our God for the brokenhearted. So let us delve into the profound teachings and applications encapsulated within these verses. So ang katuruan natin ngayong umaga ay una, it is sweeter to worship God when we are broken. So in our brokenness, our worship takes on a sweeter fragrance. It's not a mere routine, but a heartfelt expression of dependency on God. So when we bring our brokenness to the altar of worship, we encounter the healing touch of the one who knows our pain intimately. Next is God has not forgotten us, just as He knows the stars by name. So the grandeur of God's creation, as seen in the vastness of the stars, is a testament to His unfathomable knowledge and attention to detail. So in the same way, God's care for us is meticulous and personal. So He knows us intimately, and His watchful eye is never diverted from our lives. Next is God heals our brokenness and binds up our wounds. So our God is not indifferent to our pain. He is the healer of unbroken-hearted, binding up the wounds with His compassion and grace. So in our moments of brokenness, God extends the healing touch that restores, renews, and brings wholeness. So ang ating mga application sa talata natin ito o sa pinagbulay-bulayan natin ay una, overcome fears, uncertainties, and hardships with worship. So when faced with fears, uncertainties, or hardships, let worship be your refuge in the broken moments. Open your heart to God and in sincere worship. So in the midst of worship, you will find the healing and peace that surpass understanding. Next is be persistent in prayer. So because God never forgets. So God's knowledge extends to every detail of our lives. So be persistent in prayer, knowing that the one who knows the stars by name never forgets His children. So your prayers are heard and God is attentive to your cries. Next is trust that God will heal our brokenness. So amid brokenness, trust in the promise of healing. God is not distant. He is near to mend the wounds of the heart. So trust His timings and His plans, knowing that His healing is both true and complete. So in conclusion, let Psalm chapter 147 verses 3 to 4 be a source of comfort and inspiration. So in worship, prayer, and trust, may you find solace and healing in the arms of our compassionate God.